everybody, and welcome back to Yukikaze Gaming. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of Mini Motorways on the Beijing level that we began in the last episode. And I'm sorry if the audio is kind of weird. I'm still trying to mess with the settings. Hopefully this one will be a little bit louder without maybe having some of the cutouts and pops that I've had in some of the previous videos. It's a little bit tricky trying to get it all balanced. But we're back, and we're going to continue the playthrough. So we had a couple new houses pop up, and I had a few little minor things I wanted to do to try to add some improvements. And I wanted to try to add this back in. I think this area could probably really benefit from a roundabout. This particular spot is one of the ones that's struggling the most. Unpause and see what happens. Well, I know I have immediate use for a roundabout, but more bridges wouldn't hurt, and it would give me some options having two bridges to be able to go over that little sort of L-shaped piece of water. Now, interestingly, we can see this whole neighborhood of blue things over here aren't even deploying to anything. Just had this pop up, but it also gave us some houses that we can use to deal with it. That should work pretty nicely. Well, that's not very useful. We'll just leave that one be for now. I think a new motorway is the way to go. We just had this pop up. That's not too bad, though, because we've already got the gray houses. Oh, and we have a couple that aren't connected yet over here now, too. I think think that'll work nicely. We'll see how this gets handled by the existing coverage. It starts to become a problem, and I might need to use this area to make a motorway connect over. Well, here's an interesting opportunity. I have so many red and yellow popping up over here, and I've got the red and yellow over here. I've got plenty of roads. I could maybe... Yeah, I could make kind of a dedicated passway that connects this little neighborhood over here into this section. And I think that might help me in the long run here. So let's see if I can make that happen. Nope, out of road tiles. But this is part of where motorways are so valuable, because it doesn't have to be road going all the way there. I can definitely make a motorway instead, and have that connect like all the way over here somewhere. That would be a good spot to connect it in. I don't know that I want to connect it directly like that. I think I might still want to do something like this. There we go. Let's trying to get it to move more like that, but it wouldn't cooperate. Okay, motorway in place. Achievement unlocked, Beijing commuter. Achievement unlocked, road incarceration. Or was it incarnation? It popped up too fast, I couldn't read it. Yeah, now that I've got 3 red circular places, it's becoming more and more necessary to make sure that I've got all this stuff over here interconnected. I might even be at the point where I'm going to use a second bridge here because of this. So, let's try doing that. See if that alleviates some congestion. Okay, I just noticed what's going on over here. Definitely do something about that some. I think with this current setup, I can actually get rid of this motorway now and rely on all these greens down here to do that job. And then, of handling this one, I mean. And then, need to make a little for this neighborhood to do this right. So, what I'm going to do is re-engineer up here a little bit. How much room do I have? Just one tile? Okay. Way there to there. Heck, why not? We'll even go all the way to here. Oh no. Game over. Well, I think we still did a little bit better than last time. So let's get a photo, and we'll post that to Twitter later. Okay. Exit to the menu. I've unlocked challenges. Excellent. Onward to Tokyo! Oh, I love the colors in this one. Very pretty. Very relaxing to be back at the start of stage 2, where there's just one thing to connect. They started us out with 2 bridges, which is nice of them. I know there's a bunch of rivers here, and I think this is a little island? Already being forced to re-engineer things from scratch. Between episodes, I had to go take out some trash, and I don't know, I'm guessing some of you have probably experienced this before, but as soon as I went to walk outside, it started raining. Did I say that already earlier? I don't think I did. So far, this is working out pretty nicely. This little house spawned pretty much right in line with our little plan here. Okay, that's also pretty convenient. It's already connected to everything. Still not bad. One of the things that seems to really get you later on in the game is when you've already got some gridlock going on and you're trying to resolve it, there's not really a lot of opportunity to have leeway for implementing additional stuff. I think I should take the roundabout just because I don't have any yet. And I do have 3 bridges stockpiled. Interesting. Here we go. Alright, that's pretty good placement on the second house. There. I know that one of the optional sort of challenge things is not letting you destroy these trees and bushes, so you have to build around the nature. definitely want to have a motorway in stock. I kind of wonder if the game secretly dynamically responds to your decisions, and chooses locations to drop things based off of the thing that you selected last. Hard to prove though, because you don't know if they're doing a intentional positive, an intentional negative, or if there's like a dice roll involved and you don't know what you'll get. So you never know. Okay, definitely no choice but to use a bridge for that. Little isolated sections. We'll take the 30 road tiles, a little bit low. Had to cover a lot of long distances with my roads. It's interesting. It's not strictly required for me to use a motorway here. I could get around, so maybe I'll do that for now. But I may end up having to reclaim these roads later. Dead empty. Watch cars. This presents another interesting problem. Depending on how I do it, I would have to use multiple bridges, but I only have one bridge available. So I think I don't really have a choice but to kind of, like, not like that. Guess it still counts as a road tile when you place it as a bridge. That's good. Definitely am going to need more bridges. And road tiles. Easy. Purple. Now that was a really inconvenient placement connecting to my existing road like that. They're so heavily separated, I just don't see any choice but to use a motorway. Wish I could put a roundabout here, but they didn't leave me enough space for that either. Definitely need bridges, I'm totally out. Achievement unlocked, Tokyo Tourist. Now, I kind of had a feeling we would see that happen eventually. And the good news is, it's pretty easy to connect that in. Okay, everybody, we're going to call this an episode. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you next time on Yukikaze Gaming, where we will finish up, hopefully, this playthrough of Tokyo. And if we still need to add something else in, maybe we'll start the next level. Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you again next time. Mata bye bye!